Hi, my name is Alex and welcome to another album review. This is Lil Pump, Harvard, Dropout. This is the second album of internet sensation Lil Pump after his first release in 2017 with the self-titled album mixtape, which includes arguably the best banger of 2017, Gucci Gang. Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Yes, I said that. Come on, fight me. I will also say that I enjoyed his previous project and I was on the low anticipating his next album. It wasn't the best thing I've heard. It has its flaws, it's stupid at times, but overall the raw, chaotic and incredible energy that this album brought made me like it. Well, Harvard Dropout, instead of keeping those elements that made Lil Pump great, decided to neglect it. If it ain't broken, why fix it? It did alright for someone who transitioned from a small budget to a major label and a more mainstream audience, but it seems that it toned down the production a lot. Yes, the beats are well produced, but it doesn't fit with Lil Pump at all. The heavy bass, the distortion, and the overall aggression that the first album had wasn't there anymore. Instead, you get those sleek, refined, and kind of mild beats. And I believe, like most of us, we don't go to Lil Pump for his lyrical content or his unique flow. Most of the time, it's the beat that carries Lil Pump and us to a song. Combine that with the fact that some of the lyrics on this thing are so bad, it sucks the enjoyability of the album. For example, this line from the song called Off-White, white rice, Fortnite, pew 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 pew, red light, almost made me stop listening to the album. And it's not a bad track as well. It's fun, it's energetic, it has that outlandish Lil Pump, but those kind of things, like I said, suck the enjoyability from the album. Like I said, this song brings the outlandish Lil Pump, and there are a few tracks that do that as well, the track Nah and the track Vroom Vroom Vroom, but they are few and scattered around the album that don't help me keep my interest throughout the whole project. Also, Pump is trying to rap well. I think he's trying to sound more sleek, he's trying to rap faster, and in all honesty, it doesn't work at all for Lil Pump. It seems that he tried a lot harder to sound more skillful, and in my mind it doesn't compute well when saying that Lil Pump is trying to sound a more skillful rapper, and I cannot comprehend it. Tracks that show that kind of let's say ability, I don't think that's an ability, are tracks like Dropout, Ion, Drug Addicts, Racks on Racks on Racks on Racks on Racks. Okay, it's not a complete trash album. It has tracks that actually sound good and bring Lil Pump's usual self. Tracks like Multimillionaire with Lil Uzi and the one titled from his famous catchphrase, ESKEETIT. These are actually enjoyable, fun, and catchy. The majority of the album, though, it's painful to hear, and most of the tracks are boring and forgettable. It really lacks that aggression and fun element to it. I mean, for me, every track here on this album pales in comparison to tracks like The Rose, Gucci Gang, or Boss from the previous project. Also, you got two of arguably the worst tracks on the whole album back to back. You have the track Be Like Me with Lil Wayne with those pretentious and not funny lyrics, and Lil Wayne's verse adds nothing for me personally to improve this track. Or the next track after that, titled Stripper Name, which is so annoying, and again YG and 2 Chainz doesn't help at all to improve the track. The song with Kanye West is something that I'm actually glad to see here on this album instead of Kanye's album. It's another track that is bland, and the performances from Kanye West and Lil Pump are mediocre to bad. The only saving grace from this track is the music video and the memes that surfaced from this music video. And the last track, Who Dat, should have at least been somewhere in the middle, if not completely off from the album, because I believe ESKEETIT is a more fitting end to the album. Overall, if you were looking for something of substance, or were you not a fan of Lil Pump at all, there's no point in listening to this album. I wasn't a quote-unquote fan of his, but at the very least, his debut album was enjoyable, it felt fresh, it felt unique, and it grabbed my attention. This one though, right here, lacks in every aspect of it. I mean, I'm sure other people will find it enjoyable and they will like it, but for me, I think I'm not going back to that album again. So that's it for the review. Did you hear the album? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Tell me in the comments below your thoughts. Subscribe for more videos, hit the bell for notifications, and hit like if you like this video, and I will see you on the next one. Peace!